Jen here. I am here at Epcot today because we're going to do a little food and wine preview, which starts at the end of this month. With food and wine right around the corner in 28 days. The booths are all mostly out, so as I find the booths, we'll talk about the menu items because the menu's also been released. This year at the Thailand booth, they'll be offering marinated chicken with peanut sauce and stir-fried vegetables. That is their kid-approved option. They will have shrimp and cold noodle salad and red hot spicy Thai curry beef with steamed rice. For beverages, they will be offering a Shinghai lager and a Maison Wilm Reserve, oh boy, Gewürztraminer Alsace. Yeah. Next up is the Islands of the Caribbean. For food, they're offering the Ropa Vieja empanada with tomato aioli, which is kid approved, a jerk spiced chicken with roasted sweet plantain salad and mango chutney yogurt, which is gluten-free. And their dessert is the quesito, a puff pastry with sweetened cream cheese and guava sauce that is vegan and kid approved. For beverages, they will offer a red stripe lager, Caribbean white sangria, and a frozen mojito. Next up is Mexico. The food they're offering is a taco del puerco, which is shredded pork belly on a corn tortilla with salsa verde. That sounds amazing. A tostada de carne, braised beef on a corn tostada with mole oaxaqueño and chicharron dust. And then for dessert, they have a capriotada de chocolate bread pudding served with chocolate abuelita creme anglaise. Oh, I'm butchering this. I'm so sorry for our Spanish viewers. And beverages, they have Cerveza Por Favor, which is a Mexican craft beer served with a liquor floater, a Mexican sangria, which is red wine, blackcurrant liqueur, citrus juices, strawberry puree, and a hint of rum. Then they offer the Clásica Reyes Margarita, which is 100% agave tequila, Ancho Reyes liquor, lime juice, and agave nectar, served on the rocks with a Tajín Chile lime powder rim. And last up, a smoky margarita, Mexicali Ilegal, pineapple ginger juice, agave nectar, 100% agave tequila, and Ancho Reyes liqueur, served on the rocks with a spicy salt rim. Whew, that was a lot of words. Next up is China, and their food offerings are wuxi spare ribs, chicken dumplings with Chinese slaw, those are kid approved and those are my favorite. They have the mala chicken and shrimp bao bun. And then they have a black pepper shrimp with garlic noodles. And for beverages, they have a mango bubble tea with Assam black tea and milk. That's a non-alcoholic offering. They have jasmine draft beer. Then they have the Happy Peach, which is peach liqueur and dark rum. They'll be very happy because they are bringing back his Kung Fu Punch, which is vodka, triple sec, mango syrup, and orange juice. And then they also offer the Baijiu Punch, which is Chinese Baijiu spirit, lychee, coconut, and pineapple juice. And their last alcoholic offering is Year of the Piggy, light rum, triple sec, lychee syrup, lime juice, and Sprite. And I am super excited because the Kung Fu Punch is delicious and I'm not on alcohol restrictions this time, so I can drink it. So next up we have Africa. This year they're offering a Kenyan coffee barbecue beef tenderloin with sweet potato and corn mealy pap and kachumbari slaw. They also have a spicy Kenyan vegan githeri with white beans, pigeon peas, curry rice pilaf, and kachumbari slaw. That is the vegan option. And then piri piri skewered shrimp with citrus scented couscous. For beverages, they will offer the Tusker Lager, a Ciderberg Chenin Blanc from South Africa, Jam Jar Sweet Shiraz from the Western Cape, a Groot Constantia Pinotage from Constantia. And then they will also have a wine flight available, which probably will have the 3 wines that I just said on it. So here in Germany, as per the norm, they will have 2 separate stands. The first is the Brewers collection, which is only alcoholic. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. So they will offer a Weinhenstepaner Fiebster lager from FRZEN, a Hocker Pure Hefe Weist Naturtub, then the Schöffenhofer pomegranate, I can say that one, and then they will also have a beer flight, which will give you 1 of each of those 3. And then in the Germany food stand, they will have, oh man, I'm butchering all of these, I'm so sorry, CHINKENNUDELN, which is pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese. That is kid approved. They will have a roast bratwurst in a prop and peller pretzel roll, also kid approved. And for dessert, they have apple strudel with vanilla sauce. This is their vegan option and is also kid approved. And then they have a different selection of beverages here. They will be offering the Weihenstapner Feastberlager from Riesling, an August Kessler R. Riesling Cabernet Rheingau, a J&H Selbach Bernkasteler, oh boy, Kurfürstele Riesling Cabernet from Mosel, and then a Selbach Oster 2016 Zettlinger Schlossberg Riesling Spätlese from Mosel, and a Vanilla Wolf Pinot Noir from Falls. And they will also have a Riesling flight available, where the 3 Rieslings, you will get 1 of each in a smaller cup. Alright, and on the outside of Germany, as you can tell by the German really loud music behind me, next up is Spain. Their first food offering is charcuterie in a cone with imported Spanish meats, cheeses, and olives with an herb vinaigrette. They will offer a Spanish style, oh man, I'm shaking this. They will offer a Spanish style paella with botifara and roasted chicken, and then a seafood salad with shrimp, bay scallops, mussels, extra virgin olive oil, white balsamic vinegar, and smoked paprika. That is their gluten-free option. And for beverages, they will have a Lager de Buza Abarino from Rias Biaxis, then a Casa Castillo Monastrell from Humila, an Espelt Garnacha Old Vines from Catalonia, and then they'll also have a wine flight where you'll get 1 of each of the 3. Next stand up is Italy, and this is right outside of the Italy Pavilion. Their first offering is ravioli carbonara with Parmesan and pecorino ravioli, egg yolk, cream, and bacon. That sounds amazing. They have a costine di miele, which is a balsamic glazed and oven roasted pork ribs. Those I had last year and they were divine. They will also have polo, crispy chicken with marinara sauce, which is kid approved, so it's like a chicken parm without the cheese. Then they will have for desserts, they have a traditional Sicilian cannoli, which is crisp pastry filled with sweet ricotta, chocolate, and candied orange. They will have a chocolate hazelnut cake, vanilla cake and chocolate hazelnut mascarpone cream dipped in chocolate. I will be getting that. That is the kid approved dessert. For beverages, they'll have a Peroni Nastro Azzurro Pilsner, a Pinot Grigio from Santa Marina, a Chianti from Gabbiano, a Prosecco from Via Sandi, a Corbonello from Monte Grande, and a Moscato Fior di Arancio from Monte Grande, and then an Italian margarita with limoncello and tequila. And I know that one is always a fan favorite. So here in the America Pavilion, Hops and Barley is listed as a stand for food and wine. However, the whole area where it usually is under construction, so I'm unsure as to where the location will be, which is why I'm just filming the American Adventure. But Hops and Barley will be offering the New England lobster roll, a warm lobster with fresh herb mayonnaise and griddled roll. That was like everybody's favorite last year. They will also have a New Brunswick slider, slow braised beef brisket, pot roast style, with horseradish cream and crispy fried onions on a potato roll with pickled vegetables on the side. And then for dessertly, get ready, they will have a freshly baked carrot cake and cream cheese icing. and this is their vegan and kid approved option. For beverages, they will have the North Coast Brewing Company Blue Star Wheat from Fort Bragg, California. They will have Three Daughters Brewing Awake Coffee Blonde Ale from St. Petersburg, Florida. They will have the Heavy Seas Americanin APA from Baltimore, Maryland. They will have Angry Orchard Rosé Hard Cider from Walden, New York. They will have Mer Soleil Reserve Chardonnay from Santa Lucia Highlands. And then the Broadside Cabernet Sauvignon from Paso Robles. And they will also have a beer flight that will include the Blue Star Wheat, the Blonde Ale, and the APA, where you will get a smaller version of each of those. So for my first AC break of the day, I figured I'd be here about 10 minutes before Voices of Liberty, so I'm gonna take them in. I haven't seen them in a long time.
But first, we're starting off with some fun, friendly Disney songs I'm sure you'll recognize right away. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
When the road looks rough and
on Mars and Mars and you're not so bad.
you just remember what your old pal said.
So you got a friend in me.
There's on had 1,000 tales. Master your rim luck is up your sleeve. You got a brand and a tales. Power in your party now. Heavy ammunition in your hand. You got some punch. You do it now.
See all you gotta do is rub that
And I'll say,
Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Then take your order, giant count. You ain't never had a friend like me. No, 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 like me.
So, a little bit off topic, not food and wine related, but food itself related. Here in the Japan Pavilion, the new signature fine dining restaurant, Takume Thai, has opened, and they have a menu out so you can see what they offer. Now, it does not have prices, but it is open from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and they offer a tien, compressed watermelon, tuna sashimi, frizze, grapefruit, daikon and watermelon rind, tsukemono, yuzu dust and watermelon vinaigrette. So I guess that's like a salad. They have a tofu dish, an artisan beef dish, which is wagyu steak, which is supposed to be like the best steak you could ever get. They have the mizoyaki achizuke, which is basically looks like a sushi dish. They have the kamu rozo, which is duck, and then they have the tamari sushi, which is a random selection of sushi. Here in Japan, they'll be offering a teriyaki chicken bun, which is a steamed bun filled with chicken, vegetables, and sweet teriyaki sauce. That is their kid-approved option. They will have frothy ramen, chilled noodles, and dashi broth with a light foam topping. Then they will have a spicy roll, tuna and salmon sushi topped with volcano sauce. And for drinks, they will have the Kirin draft beer, a draft sake, and then the Nami sake cocktail, which is sake, peach schnapps, vodka, and lime juice. Next up is Morocco, and they are offering a New York strip steak green chermoula flatbread with fresh radish and tomato salsa, spicy hummus fries with cucumber, tomatoes, onions, tzatziki, and chipotle sauce, and then a chocolate baklava for dessert, rolled phyllo dough with toasted almonds and dark chocolate sauce. For beverages, they will be offering the Casa beer, the Larocque Chardonnay from Carcassonne, Languedoc, Roussillon, a red organic sangria, and a mimosa royale, sparkling wine and orange juice topped with orange liquor. That actually sounds good. That's interesting. Now they have Aladdin and Jasmine here, which it's normally just Jasmine. That's the first time I've ever seen Aladdin with her, but I came over here because the Matbuka Groove is back. I am so excited. I absolutely love these guys. Oh man, I hope I'm still here at 120. All right, next stop is Belgium. And Belgium is in between Morocco and France, just as you exit Morocco. Their first option is a beer braised beef served with smoked Gouda mashed potatoes. I have had that before. It's amazing. They will also have a golden malted Belgian waffle with warm chocolate ganache and whipped cream. This is a vegan and kid-friendly option. And they also have a golden malted Belgian waffle with berry compote and whipped cream, which is also a vegan and kid-friendly option. And for drinks, they will have the Leffe Blonde Belgian Pale, St. Bernardist Wit Beer, a Delirium Red Fruit Beer, Stella Artois Hard Cider, and a chilled coffee featuring Godiva Chocolate Liqueur. And they will also have a beer flight that will offer the fruit beer, the wit beer, and the Belgian Pale, just in smaller sizes. And directly next to Belgium, I mean literally they're right next to each other, is Brazil. Food options will be the moqueca, a Brazilian seafood stew featuring scallops, shrimp, and white fish with coconut lime sauce and steamed rice. They will have a crisp pork belly with black beans, tomato, and onions, which is their gluten-free option. And for dessert, they will have a paio de queijo, a Brazilian cheese bread. This is a gluten-free, vegan, and kid-approved option. For drinks, they will have the MIA Beer Company Barbosa Black Beer from Doral, Florida, a Quinta de Azevedo Vinho Verde from Portugal, a Quinta do Cristo Douro Tinto from Portugal, and a frozen Caprihana featuring Le Blanc Cajaca. And that doesn't say where it's from. Alright, next up is France. Their first food offering is a fondue Savoyard, fondue imported cheeses and Chardonnay served with croutons. Next is the croissant au escargot. It's an escargot croissant with garlic and parsley. Next is the Bœuf braised à Bordelaise pomme dauphine. It's beef braised in Cabernet Sauvignon with red onions and puffed potatoes. That sounds really good. And for dessert, they have a creme brulee. Creme brulee with house-made chocolate hazelnut cream. For drinks, they have a Kronenbourg 1664 Pale Lager Draft, a Chardonnay from Maison de France, a Cabernet Sauvignon from Village La Tourelle, Bordeaux, Kir à la Grenade, a sparkling wine with Monin pomegranate syrup. Then they have the fan favorite La Passion Martini Slushy, which is vodka, Grey Goose, Le Citron, cranberry, and passion fruit juice. Skyliners are running full tilt, and because it's hot, they do have, this is the first time I've seen the windows open on any of them. So that is very interesting. It looks like all of them have their windows open today. And I wonder if there's people in them because the windows are open. Can't tell. But you can see where they have not gotten very far on this section here. It is still all tore up. Next up is Ireland, and that is just next to the Rose and Crown pub in the UK. And their food offerings are a roasted Irish sausage with colcan and potatoes and onion gravy. That sounds good. They will have a warm Irish cheddar cheese and stout dip with Irish brown bread, which is their vegan option. They will have warm chocolate pudding with Irish cream liqueur custard, which is a vegan option as well. And then for beverages, they will have the Brehon Brewhouse Killarney Red Ale, the Bunratty Mead Honey Wine, and Guinness Bailey's Shake. So that's interesting. If you see like all these rocks here, that's actual scrim. So they have like that piece of sky is scrim. So they're slowly replacing, I guess that's the areas they're finished maybe, I don't know. But it looks like they're still touching up the rock face in Canada. And Lee, you'll be very happy to know that your beer stand is back open. I guess because Food and Wine's about to start and they had to close Canada back up to swap it and prep over for Food and Wine. Okay, sorry guys, this is gonna be another loud one. But here in Canada, the sign still says fresh chopped corn, but this is the Canada booth. Still leftover sign from when it was the temporary stand for the popcorn stand. The food they will be offering is the Canadian cheddar cheese and bacon soup served on a pretzel roll, and the Le Cellier wild mushroom beef filet mignon with truffle butter sauce. That is a gluten-free option, and that's the same two offerings they serve every year. They're so popular, they've never changed it. They just keep bringing them back. And for beverages, they have the Collective Arts Saint of Circumstance Citrus Blonde from Hamilton, Ontario, a Chateau des Charmes Merlot from St. David's Bench, and a Chateau des Charmes Eculus Red Blend from St. David's Bench. Here at the refreshment port, they will be offering a duck confit poutine with fake demi sauce and brie cheese fondue, and also Dole Whip pineapple soft serve. And the Dole Whip is a vegan and kid approved option. They will also have, for beverages, they will have a Dole Whip pineapple soft serve with Bacardi coconut rum, a Dragonberry refresher featuring Bacardi Dragonberry rum, and a barbecue Bloody Mary with smoked garlic sausage and house-made pickle skewer served with a mustard and barbecue rub rim. I think last year it was a bacon version, so this is like a little twist on that. Where's my fingers? Can you guys see the green building right there? I never realized how well you can see the Ratatouille building from the entrance to the World Showcase, because I've now made it all the way around. And that huge green building that starts here and goes all the way down to here, and there you can just kind of see where they're working on the roof of the entrance of the Ratatouille ride. It's going to be humongous. So not all of the booths are out yet, because we are still missing Australia, Hawaii, and the Appleseed Orchard. I haven't seen those three, and there might be a couple others I've missed along the way, but yeah, so those three have not been put out yet. And so far the Pineapple Promenade, which is where they used to have all the Dole Whip, isn't being used this year, so I wonder if that will be converted into a different one, because there is no listing for the Promenade on the Food and Wine menus for 2019. So here's where this video is going to get a little challenging. Do you see that scrim behind me? That's the area where the Wine and Dine Studio, the Chocolate Studio, and the Cheese Studio are. So I can't actually show those. And also behind Scrim, when we get a little further in, will be the Active Eats, the Coastal Eats, Earth Eats, and Flavors from Fire. So what I'm going to try to do is find video clips from past years of those stands, because all of those stands have been here the last 2 years. So between those, I should have enough clips where I can show the stands, and then I'll just update you with the actual food offerings for this year. I found a spot where I can cheat and I can see Active Eats, Earth Eats, and Coastal Eats. So yes, I don't have to go searching through years of food and wine videos. All right, so first up is Active Eats. This year they will have a loaded macaroni and cheese with Nusseki's pepper bacon, cheddar, and leeks. That's a kid approved option. They will also have the spice crusted Verlasso salmon with Uncle Ben's quinoa and ancient grains medley, crushed avocado and sherry vinegar, which is their gluten-free option. And then for dessert, they have a fruit and nut energy snack. It's house-made mixture of apricots, almonds, pecans, coconut, puffed rice, and chocolate chips. And that trail mix is a vegan, gluten-free, and kid-approved option. For drinks, they will have the MIA Beer Company Hard Water Key Lime Hard Sparkling Water from Doral, Florida. They will have Le Cole No. 41 Chenin Blanc Old Vines from Columbia Valley, Washington. And then the Evolution by Sokol Blosser Pinot Noir from the Willamette Valley, Oregon. Monorail! Alright, next up is Coastal Eats. Their first food offering is a lump crab cake with Napa cabbage slaw and avocado lemongrass cream. They also have a baked shrimp and scallop scampi dip with sourdough baguette. They also have a Pacifico True Striped Bass tostada with slaw and fire roasted tomatillo sauce. For drinks, they will have the Shorts Brewing Company Mule Beer from Elk Rapids, Michigan, A to Z Wineworks Pinot Gris from Oregon, and a Rocco Gravel Road Pinot Noir from the Willamette Valley, Oregon. And last up in this section is Earth Eats. This year they will be offering the Impossible Burger Slider with wasabi cream and spicy Asian slaw on a sesame seed bun. This is a vegan option. They'll also have the Impossible Cottage Pie. Impossible ground meat with carrots, mushrooms, and peas topped with mashed cauliflower, white beans, and mozzarella. That sounds really good, and that is another vegan option. For beverages, they will be having the Suja Organic Kombucha Green Apple. They will also have it in pineapple passion fruit, mixed berry, and they will also offer the kombucha flight, where you will get one of each of those 3 flavors in just a smaller size. So over here by Test Track, it looks like they have finally removed the last of the topiaries. So the Toy Story 4 ones are all gone, and the playground itself is no longer Toy Story themed, it's just a regular playground. And I was wondering why Taste Track wasn't listed in the menus for the Food and Wine Festival, and that's because it's gone. The whole entire stand has just vanished. Wow. Gotta love when the single rider line is a 5-minute wait and you're literally the only person in the line. Ooh, they're painting the new restaurant. That was the fastest lap I've had on Test Track in a long time. Oh, so good. Alright, so my last stop for today is the Festival Center building. In this building here, in between the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy ride and Mission Space, is where the kind of hub of all the seminars, classes. They do the chocolate in there. The Ghirardelli has a stand in there, and there is an actual festival booth in there. It is called the Simmering Sips Mimosa Bar, and this year they will be offering a banana almond soft serve sundae made with Blue Diamond Almond Breeze almond milk, fresh berries, and chocolate almond streusel. That is a vegan and kid approved option. It sounds amazing. They will have a cheesecake trio. Oh, you're singing my song. They will have raspberry, chocolate, and New York style cheesecake bites, which is also a vegan and kid approved option, and a shimmering strawberry soft serve in a waffle cone, which is also vegan and kid approved. For drinks, they will have a tropical mimosa with sparkling wine and passion fruit, orange, and guava juices, a key lime mimosa with key lime sparkling wine and cranberry juice, a blood orange mimosa with sparkling wine and blood orange juice. Last year, this was the very first mimosa I had ever had in my entire life, and it was really good. They will also have a frozen mimosa featuring White Claw Natural Lime Hard Seltzer, a Moet and Chandon Imperial Brut Champagne, a Dom Perignon Brut Champagne, a Veuve Clicquot Brut Rosé Champagne, and then they will also have a mimosa flight. So you will get a small version of the tropical key lime and blood orange. So that's going to do it for me here today with the food and wine preview. There are a few booths that I was not able to do because they haven't showed up yet. So that means I'm just going to have to come back again. Darn. But once the final booths are up, when it gets a little closer, I will come back and will fill you in on the menus for those final booths. But for now, we have about 90% of it done, so you have a good idea of what to expect for the 2019 Food and Wine Festival. And guys, if you like these videos, please click that subscribe button, tap the like, and ring that notification bell so you always know when a new video is headed your way. Thank you so much for watching, and now we're on to the next adventure. Bye guys!